Hello guys, good afternoon and happy Sunday. And today we'll be talking on how to identify scammers and how to stay away from them. It's very important. So to identify scammers, there are three main platforms that we'll be talking on today. Just three main platforms. There are so many platforms, but there are so many ways scammers they actually get people. But we're talking on three different platforms. The first platform is the P2P platform. That is, we'll be dealing mostly with Binance p2p, but you should know if you are using maybe the news, or you are using Paxful, or you are using or any other platform, p2p platform, they should be able to identify some of these things too. Now, then the next one is WhatsApp scams. How do you identify scammers on WhatsApp, especially those that do what we call arbitrage, buying cryptocurrency at a higher price and selling at a lower price, mostly USDT, Bitcoin, and maybe Ethereum and the rest. Then the last one is website. Some people that a big website and they use it to scam people and so many other things. So these are the three main platforms or three main topics that I'll be talking on today. Now let's get started. We'll start with P2P scam. So if you get on Binance platform, the Binance P2P platform, there are so many ways that people scam others on Binance P2P. Now the first thing we'll do here is when you get on Binance P2P, you want to place a trade on somebody, then you should be able to get some of this information. What is the first information that you are supposed to get? You should check the review of that person. Now there are a lot of scammers on Binance, and most often those scammers actually scam people, and the victims, their accounts gets blocked because you have to report. When you report, at the end of the day, they actually block your account in which you were the one that was scammed, because you don't have the information, or you don't know some of those basic things that you are supposed to know about Binance. Now the first thing we get on your on Binance P2P, you check the review. And how do you check the review? You click on that person. Take for example this one, Bishop. You click on Bishop, and if you get here, this is feedback. So you identify this is feedback, and on this feedback you can check all these things, check all the information about that person. It is very, very important. So we check all the information about that person. You click on your feedback. Now you have the positive review and the negative review. We always emphasize more on the negative review. Now this person has 88 positive review and 7 negative reviews. Is it review really good? Now you must have reviews. You should know that there must be negative reviews. But the issue is the negative review consistent? That is what is very important, because some people, they get angry and they start giving some kind of funny comments about you in which it is not actually consistent. Now let's open this person and we try to check. We get on the negative review. Now the guy has 7 negative reviews, and with those 7 negative reviews, we have this is the first one is slow transaction, second one is slow transaction, third slow transaction, fourth slow transaction. Then the fifth one is scam, don't release before you check your account. So this guy actually it seems as if this guy was scam. Maybe a kind of fake Momo, but if you look here, it's discovered there is just one negative. So when I talk about consistency, meaning if you have maybe 300 reviews, let me get to my own. Let me just try to take my own. This notification, then feedback. Let me take feedback. Okay, I have 1,381 positive review and 21 negative review. Now I click on that negative review. Now this guy said, the first guy said suspected scam. The second one said impolite. The third one, he wrote something funny, I don't even understand. Then this one wrote in, I don't know whether it's Spanish or which language. Then the other ones, they say I've not received my USDT. Then this one, I've not received my verification code on time. So these are my reviews. Now when we talk about consistency, it means if you have maybe scam, suspected scam, if you have maybe 1,000, like I have 1,381 review, then if I have maybe 100 negative, and in that 100 negative 50 shows suspected scam, then please be very careful. Now I said some people just come and they write some funny things like this guy. I don't know what this guy did. I don't know this guy. Then this guy said impolite. Yes, there are times that we need to be very, very harsh on people, because somebody will buy, you'll pay somebody and the person takes 1 day for that person to release a coin. And at times that the person blocks the money. Some people, they actually come, you pay them maybe 1 million, 1.5 million, and they just keep the coin there and go them, which means they have blocked your business for the whole day. And when you go, you call them and tell them to release the coin, they come and write some of these funny things. So these are some of the things that you need to know. So please, when you get here, check the review first. If you have consistent reviews, suspected scam, then you should understand all these things. Now, if you have maybe slow transaction, everywhere slow transaction, the person has 50% slow transaction. So if somebody has maybe 100 reviews and then 50 shows slow transactions, then please, you need to be very, very careful, which means if you actually buy from that person, the person may take a very long time before he releases. There are people in Binance P2p, I know that if you buy coin from them, you pay them the money, they may take maybe even 1 day, some take even 2 days before they release the coin. Which means if you need a coin now, then you have to wait for 2 days. So please, it is very, very important, and that is what you have to check. Check the review, then you check the completion rate, but the review is very, very important in identifying scammers. Some people, they come and they work out some of these reviews. Now, most people, they go, I don't really apply for review cancellation, because if I apply, then I will have 0 review. What they do is you go to Binance support team and you complain about some of these reviews, like those irrelevant reviews. They'll go and they just go, they delete the reviews. But me, I don't do that. It is important for those reviews to be there. So these are the information that you must check. Now, that is the first method to identify scams. Now, the second method is, how do you, when somebody places an order, or when somebody gets there, because these Kenyans are very, very funny. Now, let me just get to this and try to show you something. I think there's a Kenyan that did something funny here. Let's switch to this. Now, some people, they just go, let me check, okay, this is the guy. Some people, they go on Binance and they get our numbers. They go there, they get our WhatsApp numbers, and they start writing us. This is a typical example, and you should be very careful with this. So if you are a merchant on Binance, if you go on Binance, I see somebody start getting a number, you have an advert there, and somebody start getting a number and asking for some funny things, then please, you should be very careful. Now, this is somebody from Kenya, and there are so many of them, not only Kenya, there are so many countries. This guy said, hello, from Binance, I'm from Kenya, I got USDT for sale, $1 at 550 ZAF. Look at this thing logically. If you get scam, it's because you are too greedy. Now, this guy is selling at 550 francs. He got my number on Binance. Why did he not just sell on Binance? We are buying on Binance at 650, and the guy wants to sell at 550. Where did that guy get the USDT? Now, I buy from Kenya, but if you buy from Kenya, the difference, I think, should be about 20 francs. And if the difference is about 20 francs, then where did this guy get the coin that he's selling at 550? And that is why I made this statement. Did I block you from placing an order on my advert? It is simple. If he sees that he will make more profit, he should go there and place the order. So we come here and start saying this. If you send the money, and most often after this, I do not want to continue the conversation, because after this, the next statement will be, I accept ever send or filter waves. So you pay the money to filter waves. It's a kind of mobile money. You pay the money to filter waves. He goes to his mobile money account. Then he says he will send you the coin, and at the end of the day, he blocks you. So please, you should be able to identify this. This is the first method. Now, the second method is people go on Binance and they scan barcodes. They go on Binance, they scan barcodes, and when they scan the barcode, then they come and start telling you should go and place an order. This is what they do. Let me just go there. Payment method, add share. I think it's not even this one. Let me get there, please. Okay, I think this is it. Add share. Okay, now they go, they scan the barcode. So they go, if you look here, this is my name here, and this is the amount that I'm selling. So they go, they scan, they get this barcode. So they just go, they get this information. Where they get this information, they come here and they modify. But here, what they have here is a hack script. Please be careful. They have a hack script here. So the code is actually a hack script. So they do that and they tell you, scan the code so that it gets directly to my Binance. Please, you should note that you cannot scan this code and it gets you directly to the person's advert on Binance. So if you scan this code, then immediately your account will be emptied. Please, you should be very, very careful. So somebody can go, he change this thing, and the name is maintained here. This is my name, change the hack code, and at the end of the day, you get scammed. So if anybody asks you to place an order, and most often this is what they will do, they'll ask you to do this, and at the end of the day, your money is gone. Now, concerning the other method that people go, they say they have coin, they want to sell at 550. Some people, they go and they say, let's use Binance. But they go on Binance, like one guy did that to me. He tried, but it did not succeed. Now, the guy went and said he's selling at 550. He's selling at 550. And when he went on Binance, he said I should place an order. So I said, I have an order there, so you go place the order. He said he has not seen the order, and he gave me his Binance name. When I went on Binance, he gave strict restriction because he told me he was supposed to pay. I'm supposed to pay to Eversend. It's an app that I can use. You can just loan money to your mobile money there, transfer to that person. It goes to the person's mobile money too. So he said I should pay to Eversend. Now, when I went to the advert he created, it was clear. The terms were very, very clear. No third party, no Eversend. If you send money to Eversend, then your funds are lost. Those were the conditions, very clear conditions. I came back asking, why did you place those conditions, and you're asking me to pay? The guy just laughed. So please, these are the ways. Be very, very careful. Very, very careful. I repeat. So that is it. Now, the third method is what we call Momo scam. This one is very, very common. Now, on Binance, most people, they do what we call cash out. There are times that I do cash out. It depends on the rate. If I discover the rate is too low, I do cash out because we make money from mobile money commission. Now, this is what they do. When you place an advert, or if you decide to place an advert, or if you want to place an order, then always see the person's name clearly on it. Now, let me just try to place this order. I can't see it. Let's say we have 28,000. Now, I'm paying to maybe MTN mobile money. Then click on buy USDT. Now, if I click on buy USDT and you move to make payment, now when you move to make payment, this is the person's name clearly written on it. The person's name and the person's number clearly written. Sylvester Nwayecha Oyechika. So this, I think this is in Nigerian. Now, the informations are clearly written. The person's mobile money number and the person's name. Now, this is what some people do. Let me cancel this order before we get to okay, it's done. So this is what some people do. Now, if they get that person's number, the person's number is clear. So those people, those scammers, they create an advert like that. They put the right number. But if you create an advert and they ask you for Momo number, when you give your Momo number, they use another number with a different name to request withdrawal. When you confirm that withdrawal, they tell you they have not received the money. Please take note, understand this. So they create the order, you create the order, you give them your Momo number, then they request withdrawal, and upon confirmation, you confirm and they tell you they have not seen the money. So before you confirm, please, you should have the person's number clearly spelled out on Binance, or the person's number should be on chat. On chat. Take for example, this is my advert. I think I sold 28. So for $28. So this is it. These are my terms. No float. You die this to make payment. So you can make payment on your own. Then the Momo name is clear. This one is okay. But if the person does not give this and you just go, you confirm the withdrawal, then at the end of the day, the person tells you he has not received, and there is no proof you can give that you actually paid that person. You paid the wrong number. It's the same person that did the withdrawal, but you paid the wrong number. So if you launch an API, Binance will block your account. Binance will block the account because they go there, the person's name is there, all the payment information is clear. But you paid to another person and you are there arguing. Why are you arguing? So please, you should understand that, and you should learn how to do that. So these are some of the ways that can get scammed on Binance P2P. Please be very careful. Now, if it gets scammed, then there are some basic things I need to understand. There are things I need to do. when it gets scam, then you can get to support him. But get to support him, because some people, this is what some people do before I forget even. Somebody places an order and the person does not mark as paid after making payment. The order gets cancelled, and some people immediately gets cancelled. Those scammers, they just go and they block you. So you'll not be able to place another order. You'll not be able to get to that person. So what you do is, if you get that kind of situation, it's simple. You just go to appeal and you launch and you get to support. You complain with all the proofs. What proof do you need? The first proof you need on this is you get a screenshot of the payment. Then secondly, you do a live video using 2 phones. First, you dial *126# or *141 hash. It gives you the number, and it should confirm the number that I have from Binance. Then you get to your Momo. I check the last transaction. After checking the last transaction, you go to the message that MTN sent to you. You show them clearly. You upload those information. If you upload those information, the guy's account will be automatically blocked until he releases the coin before be able to access the account. And most often, even if he releases the account, you have to give permission for them to open the account, to unblock the account for him. So that is it, and that is how P2P works, and that is how you can avoid scammers on P2P. Now, the second part is WhatsApp scams. There are so many ways people scam others on WhatsApp, and how do you actually identify those scammers on WhatsApp? The first thing is what we call this P2P, or buying and selling of crypto, Bitcoin, USDT, and the rest. Now, the first thing you need to understand is the rate at which people sell. Now, every day Bitcoin has a rate that is being sold. USDT has a rate that is being sold. Like now, it is 646. Between 646. So if somebody says he wants to sell USDT to you, then the person says at 635, 640, 630, even 646, 650, there is no problem with that. Now, if somebody comes and the person tells you, I have Bitcoin for sale and I am selling at 600 or 620, then you should ask yourself question, where did that person get Bitcoin from? This video is being produced because of one of my students that actually he was scammed. I don't know whether he's the one scamming or he was scammed, because he was buying Bitcoin at 730, and I told him it is scam. He told me it is not. Until since I know him, I had to send him about $500, and when I sent him the $500, I said he transferred to the guy, and the guy disappeared. So please, if you see the value of a cryptocurrency that is too high, too high, then you should, it's a call for concern. If somebody is selling too low, then it's a call for concern. If somebody is buying too high, it is a call for concern. They want to cajole you so that you get in. It's like you have corn in your hand, I want to throw. You throw for foul to get a foul. So please be very careful. When I see people selling or buying at a very high rate, I am very, very skeptical. I am not saying that those people can, or you cannot have people that buy at those rates. Please do not misquote me. There are people out of Cameroon now they can buy. I think there is somebody in the group that I used to buy at 620. I buy USDT at 620. It is normal. It is okay. But in what situation will you buy at that rate? If somebody is out of Cameroon, then fine, you can buy at that rate. If somebody is out of Cameroon, you can sell, like in some countries in China and the rest, Bitcoin is about 720. 720. So if somebody is there and he tells you he wants to buy at 700, it is not a call for concern. But if somebody is here and the person is buying at 730, please, it is a call for concern. So that is it, and that is how you identify some of these things. Now, after identifying those things, you get on WhatsApp. If somebody writes you that wants to sell Bitcoin or wants to buy Bitcoin, you may not know the person, because most of them, they just go, they start getting numbers, and since you post they want to buy, then they just come and they start selling to you. Now, if somebody says he wants to sell you Bitcoin, how do you know that guy is a scammer? There's what we call profile judgment. So what I do is I combine my profile judgment together with my instincts, and I know whether I have to send the crypto or not to that person. Some people, just depends on how people agree. Some people don't always accept crypto. Some people always accept money first. But most of my policy, you pay me first, except I know you. So that is it. Now, profile judgment is you identify, look at the person's picture. Now we look at the person's picture, then you combine with the first message the person writes. Now, this is one lady that wrote me, and that lady, this is actually a scammer. Look at this thing. Elizabeth Ella, look at the picture. The picture is very funny. Now, most people that actually scam, especially some of these popular scammers in Bamenda, they always use these old white fathers. So you check the person's picture. If you have a kind of funny picture, a picture of an old American father or a mother, is a call for concern. If you have a picture of a very young lady, it's a call for concern. If you have a picture of a kind of funny person, like for example, there was a guy that used to scam people, and the guy had a picture of a father, a Catholic priest, and the guy used to scam people. And when he scammed somebody, the guy told me, I said, "What were you thinking? Do fathers even have time to be doing all these things?" I know pastors do crypto. It's very normal. But fathers, they don't do them crypto. They have everything they need. They have everything they need. They don't have kids that they should be bothered about. So they have everything, and they don't really have time to be doing all these things. So if you see a profile picture of a pastor or a father, then it's a call for concern. Now, after identifying all these things, then you come to the message. Hello, this is the first message that they always write, especially Nigerians. I am John Smith from Nigeria, based in US. What about you? That is the first thing. I am this from this country, based in this country. They are already confused. If you send them crypto, where will you get them? Will you get them in Nigeria, or will you get them in US? So that is what most people do. The first message they write is a call for concern. And when I read that kind of message, I just know who they are, and I know how to reply them. So if they write that kind of message, then it's simple. If you want to continue the conversation, you continue with me. I don't have me that time to continue. So please, the first message somebody writes gives an impression. Now, even if they don't write that message, you just go down, you check the messages. All scammers will give inconsistent messages or incoherent messages, which means if you read carefully, you read critically, the first message will contradict the second. So if you combine the profile judgment, if the profile judgment is okay, if the profile judgment has question mark, then you read the message, the first message will always contradict the second. Now, when you read some of those messages and you understand that, these are actually scammers, then most often, they know me. When they come to me, I read the first message, I read the second message, I just say, "How are you doing, Mr. Scammer?" They start laughing. So please, you should be able to do this. If you understand what we call profile judgment, it will be very difficult. So I do this together with my instinct. If my instinct tells me, that times I do it and everything, the profile judgment is okay, but if my instinct tells me, do not send, then I stay me out. So it's very important, and that is how you need to identify some of these scammers. Please stay away from them. Somebody should not just get to you and say, "I want to buy Bitcoin. I was directed by a friend." Which friend? If you come to me and say you were directed by a friend, you have to tell me that person. If you don't tell me that person, I'll never deal with you. And if you were directed by a friend, it means that friend trust me, and when you come, you are not supposed to give me headache. So when you come, you are just supposed to say, "Okay, I have this quantity of Bitcoin, I have this quantity of USDT I want to sell," and you send. If you don't trust that person, you are not supposed to get to me. Because this is what most people do. They get the numbers on WhatsApp, they get the numbers on Facebook, they get the numbers from some people. And the worst thing is, some people are in groups and they use different numbers. So they are in groups where post that I need Bitcoin, I need maybe $100. Immediately they use another number that is not found in that group, and they start saying that, "We saw your advert, I need Bitcoin, we have this quantity of Bitcoin too." You have to tell me where you saw the advert. It's very, very important. Don't just go, and because somebody is buying at a very high rate, then you say, "Okay, I'm selling to that person, send a Bitcoin." They will always scam you. Please be careful. It is better not to make profit rather than trying to make profit and you lost all your capital. I'm saying so because that guy that did that to me, the guy he has not even refunded the money. He said he's still struggling to raise the money. But I think I cautioned them. I warned him. When I warned him, he spoke rudely to me and asked me quiet. So please, you should be able to do all this. Try to identify some of these things. Now, so that is WhatsApp scam. Now, some people, they send hack links too. Those that are fond of clicking links, please be careful. Your wallet address may be at risk. Your account So your account, your Binance account, your Trust Wallet account may be at risk. So do not just get in and start clicking links because somebody sent you a link. If you click links, some of those links are actually viruses. There are times I click a link, you click a single link, immediately I click the link, it opens, you just see it takes about 30 seconds. It's like your phone is automatically start working on its own. And we start working on its own, you just see one button, they click this button, click this one, click this one, click this one, and if you open a wallet, everything is gone. So please do not click links that you don't understand. Do not click any kind of link. And for safety purpose, I will advise you, if you have funds, if you have good funds in your account, in your wallet, maybe your Trust Wallet or your Binance account, then I'll advise you to use two phones. If you can get a phone just for your Binance and your Trust Wallet, I get other phones that can be clicking those links, there's no problem. But please, you should be very, very careful. My Trust Wallet was hacked. So those that click links and those that connect their Telegram account to some of these other apps, is because you can actually connect to your Trust Wallet, Telegram to Trust Wallet, they connect your Telegram to MetaTrader 4 and the rest. So if you keep connecting your accounts to their Telegram account to those, at the end of the day, your funds may go to. That it happened with me. I connected my, I used my my seed phrase, my Trust Wallet seed phrase on Telegram. So I copied and pasted on Telegram, and somebody from the UK hacked my Telegram and got that information and cleared everything from my account. So please, you should be very, very careful. Telegram too is very, very dangerous. Do not just go and start sending things you don't understand, or do not just connect your Telegram to other sites that you don't understand. So it is very, very important, please. Telegram is a hub for scammers. So if you're on Telegram, then you should understand. Since I've been working on Telegram, I've never had even one genuine person, even one. All of them, they come, they have one procedure. I am this from this, I deal with this. How about you? Are you interested in, sorry for intruding into your privacy? I am this, an investment platform owner, and the rest is based in this, and I want you to do this. That is it. Those are scammers. So please stay away from them. Then the next we'll talk is scam coins. We have already spoken a lot about scam coins. We have spoken how to identify some of these scam coins, how to stay away from them. So we'll not emphasize more on that. But please, you should know there are so many scam coins. I can decide and produce my own coin. It's simple. Produce my own coin, and people buy. When they buy the coin, I take the money, see me quiet, and the coin it goes down. So we should not emphasize on that because we have overspoken about that. Now, some people also, they get on WhatsApp and they say somebody will come, and it is very common now, even on TV. This, though, if you watch this these Ghanaian TV stations, then you will know that somebody will come and say Ego Pay. That's what they advertise every day. Ego Pay or Send Wave. Is it Send Wave? Yes, Send Wave. They tell you deposit, you invest or 100 Ghana cedi, I get 10,000 Ghana cedi within 5 minutes. And they tell you they are dealing with Bitcoin, so they have a lot of money. They are dealing with Bitcoin, they have a lot of money. They have that kind of money. Why would they even take their investment? This is simple, logical thinking. Why would they take your investment? Those are scammers, and it is even common on WhatsApp. Somebody will come and tell you, I have a platform that invests 100,000, and within 2 days you get 300,000. If they have that kind of platform and they can make that kind of money, should they be there disturbing people? It's very simple, because I look at this nothing to be madness. If I can make that kind of money, then if I decide to help, I help people for free. Eh? If I decide to help you, then help. If I don't want to help, I just leave you, stay you. So please, you should be able to identify all these things. And the worst thing is, some people, they create websites. They create website, they say deposit $10, and we make $5 every day for 1 month. Where are they getting that money? If you get a platform, the first thing you should ask yourself is, how do those people make that money? Is it feasible? Is it realistic? Some people, they just go and they say, okay, this is a platform. We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll give you this amount per day. But how did they make the money? You don't know. You take your money, put there, and they block you. If I wanted to be doing that, then I would have been a billionaire by now, because people actually contact us. There's so many that have contacted us. They say, since you are into forex, you have a lot of knowledge about it. Then we'll do this, or create this website. Then when people come and they start asking some kind of tricky question, we send them to you, talk to them, and then they invest. And they invest, you have 50% or have 70%. So they send me maybe 70%. I say, I don't deal with scams. So please, you should understand that. Know how to stay away from those people. Very, very important. Don't just see an opportunity and dive into that opportunity. Some people, they say I am too cautious. Some people, they say I fear a lot. It doesn't really matter. If they say I fear a lot, until their fingers are burned before they understand what I am trying to do. It is all about consistency. How far you go in life, not how fast you go. If you decide to make maybe 100,000 today, then tomorrow you lost 200,000, that is your problem. Me, I don't believe in that. I believe in making 10,000 every day for 1 year, for even 15 years, rather than making 100,000 now and the next day I lost 200,000. So anybody that gets scammed, most of them is because of some of these things. And remember, when it gets scammed, when the scam process starts, maybe it start with maybe 100,000. At the end of the day, you may actually spend 1 million, and that 1 million may not be your money. Even it may be money you borrow from people, because when you invest 100,000, they tell you have to pay a fee. 50,000. You look for 50,000, you give. They ask you after the 50,000, they say that fee is not enough. You have to pay another 50,000. You look for 50,000 and give. Say if you pay that 50,000, instead of giving you 200,000, they'll give you 600,000. And that is how they keep asking and keep asking. If you keep giving, then you'll be like their bank. So it is very, very important, and that is how you stay away from these people. Please be very, very careful. Do not just get in and start see if a juicy opportunity, just dive into it. Try to analyze and see how visible it is before you get into it. So that is it, and that is what I had for you guys today. Please watch this video and you stay away from those people. It is very important. It is very aching for somebody to scam your hard-earned money. So that is it. Wish you guys the best. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.